Alan and I are always thinking holistically and sustainable, right? Holistically and sustainable.
This is about health, wealth, and love. And this is truly the train that once it gains momentum will take you to your dream life.
Next Level Nation, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of Next Level University, where we teach you how to level up your life, your love, your health, and your wealth. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode, number 998, How You Are Hurting Your Own Confidence. Today, for episode number 999, these 9 habits will change your life. So as you know, and I say in every single podcast episode, or at least what seems like every episode, I go on a lot of podcasts. And one of the things people say is when somebody's just starting out and they might not necessarily understand the importance of habits, or they don't understand why habits can change their life, or they don't know where to start in terms of setting their habits, what do you suggest? And I say, from my perspective, setting it up in you can do a different number of ways, but if you were to break life into health, wealth, and love, what is one thing you can do under each of those things every single day? So under the umbrella of health, imagine if every single day you weighed yourself. That's what you did. That's the only change you made, is when you wake up, first thing in the morning, you use the bathroom and then you weigh yourself and you write that down. That's my weight for the day. Awesome. Under wealth, what if every single day you try to eliminate any non-essential spending? So if you're going to Dunkin' Donuts, which we have local to us, if you're doing that every day and you're spending $5 a day, that's $25 a week. That adds up. It's like $100 and something a month, right? No, it's $100 a month. So that's $1,200 a year. That adds up. So imagine if every time you were going to make a purchase, you ask yourself, do I really need this? Is this something that is essential? So that is under wealth. And then under love, for me, I find meditation is a version of self-love because I'm taking time with myself, I'm reflecting, I'm learning myself at a deeper level. So imagine if you did that every single day, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, a half hour, depends on where you want to start. If you do those 3 habits, one under health, one under wealth, and one under love, your life will look completely different. And then when you start to get those habits down, you add another one. So you do 2 under health, 2 under wealth, 2 under love, then 3, then 4, then 5. And eventually, down the line, if you choose to, you can be at the point where Alan and I are doing 20 or 15, however many you're doing. So that's how I frame it on other podcasts. And Alan and I were talking about this, and we were thinking, you might have heard of 75 Hard, which is this challenge where I don't know the exact details because we've never done it, but I know you learn and you exercise and you drink a certain amount of water and you might journal or something like that. Alan and I are always thinking holistically and sustainable, right? Holistically and sustainable. So there's nowhere in 75 Hard that it talks about your relationship. So we were thinking, okay, what if we created our own version of that is next level style, that's based on sustainability, and it's based on being holistic. And we are doing this episode today to talk to you a little bit about what is going to be the next level 9.
So for episode number 999, we are going to do a kickoff of the hashtag Next Level 9 challenge. So from now on until forever, Kevin and I will be doing the Next Level 9. And we have an app that we're announcing. So at the link in the show notes, you'll be able to download the app. There's going to be a description. There's going to be also a YouTube video that shows you how to get the app onto your home screen and how to use it and all that awesome stuff. But for the purposes of this episode, we're going to have you start with 3 habits, and we're going to start with 3 habits just like Kevin described, 1 under health, 1 under wealth, 1 under love, and then we're going to have you jump to 2, which is going to be a total of 6, 1 under health, 2 under health, 2 under wealth, 2 under love, and then eventually you get to the next level 9, but you start small and you build, and eventually it's 3 under health, 3 under wealth, and 3 under love, and you're going to be on this journey with Kevin and I. Next Level You is about the next level version of you. And if you change your habits, you're going to change your life. These are the next level 9. Here we go. Under health, the first 3 under health are, number 1, weigh yourself. And again, you do these every day. Weigh yourself. Number 2, 30 minutes of exercise. This can be cardio, this can be walking, this can be weight training, this can be yoga, whatever you consider exercise. Number 3, track calories. I know this is a hard one for people, but it starts small and it can really change your life when you start to understand how much you're actually inputting into your body. Now, under wealth, number 1, no unnecessary spending, as Kevin already mentioned. Number 2, 30 minutes of learning. That can be books, that can be podcasts, that can be training courses, that can be LinkedIn Learning, whatever you want. Number 3, that can be, by the way, if you have a coach, that would count. Number 3, track finances. And when it comes to track finances, it's actually very, very simple. All you do is look at your bank account balance once per day and write it down. Okay? Love, 3 habits. Number 1, meditate. Some people meditate for 10 minutes. Some people meditate for 5 minutes. Some people meditate for 20 minutes. It's up to you. Just meditate. For me, I have a 7-minute specific video by Sadhguru that I listen to on YouTube, and that's my 7 minutes of meditation per day. I close my eyes and I listen to that. Okay? Number 2, under love, 30 minutes of filling your cup. The only requirement here is that you take 30 minutes a day to do something that fills your cup, something that is fulfilling to you, for you. This is a self-love thing. Okay, and then number 3 is the gratitude game. For those of you who don't know what the gratitude game is, it's very, very simple. Emilia and I do it every night. Taryn and Kevin do it as well. So the gratitude game, last night, Emilia and I are in bed. Before bed, we each say 3 things that we're grateful for about our partner that day. I'm really grateful for the beautiful outfit that you wore today. You looked so gorgeous. I'm really grateful that you took out the trash earlier today. I'm really grateful that you ended up cooking us dinner tonight. Those kinds of things. So that's the gratitude game. I would say keep it to 3 because Emilia and I kind of went off the rails and we started doing 5 and then 7 and then 9 and then it wasn't sustainable, so we stopped. So keep it to 3. If you do not have an intimate partner and you're single, totally fine. Do 3 things you're grateful for about your life in general. I'm grateful for my strong and healthy body. I'm grateful that I have a gym 2 minutes down the road. I'm grateful for this beautiful condo that I live in. Again, so these are the next level 9. Kevin and I, for the rest of our life, will do these, and we're going to start with 3, then we're going to go to 6, then we're going to go to 9, and here's why.
Hello, my name's Eddie Pinero. I'm the founder of Your World Within, and I wanted to take a second and just express how valuable working with Alan has been, both personally and professionally. I think his ability to help me create clarity and maintain focus on my big picture goals has been huge. But also, and this is just as important, he's been a huge asset with the roadmap as well. The day-to-day things, the little things that we sometimes overlook. And those 2 things in tandem have been a huge lift and just a tremendous return on investment. And I think anyone looking to, grow themselves, grow a business or both, would truly benefit from having Alan as an ally along the way. Again, great mind, but more importantly, solid dude.
We have an app called Optimal, like I mentioned. At the link in the show notes, you'll be able to download the app. And essentially what the app does is it helps you start small and then build. So it has you create what's called a MIM, a most important measurement. And my most important measurement is #NextLevel9Streak. So however many days in a row you can keep doing this, you just count your streak. So if you can get 30 days straight, you would input 30. If you get 5 days straight, you input 5, and you input that number each day. Then you put your 3 habits. So the first habit that I have is weigh yourself, the first one under health. Second habit is no unnecessary spending, and then third habit is meditate. And on the app, it's a simple habit tracker. There's a red light and there's a green light, and you click the green light if you did it, and you click the red light if you didn't. And then Kevin and I are going to screenshot and do #NextLevel9 on our story every single day, and we're going to tag each other and reshare it. And if you do the Next Level 9 with us, and you do this with the app, we want you to tag us, and we'll reshare it. We want this to be a thing because we're all better together. The app is set up so that when you onboard, you start with 3 habits, 1 under health, 1 under wealth, 1 under love. And then if you can prove that you can get at least 75% of those done in 2 weeks' time, then you can jump to 6. and then 2 more weeks, you can jump to 9. So we're going to start small, and we're going to build, and we hope you join us on this journey. And again, this is episode 999 for the hashtag NextLevel9 challenge. These are the 9 habits that are going to be getting you, Kevin, myself, all of us who do this, to the next level.
Yeah, and one of the questions I get asked most often is, why are habits so important? You have to understand, and if you listen to this podcast, I'm sure you know this, but again, there's a big difference between knowing something and practicing something, right? It's the results you have in your life are made up of the habits that you're practicing behind the scenes. And obviously there's a time difference. There's a lag between accomplishing what you set out for and the habits behind that. But our goal was to figure out, okay, how do we help people even more sustainably? If you do these 3 habits and over the course of the first 2 weeks, you get a 75% or higher score, you'll go on to 6 and then you'll go on to 9. And if you can lock that in and do that every single day, imagine how different your life can look. Alan and I are a result of our habits, both positive and negative. And we've worked really hard on eliminating as many negative habits as possible. But the positive ones have created the men that you see in front of you. And it's the same for you. And the beautiful thing is there's a leaderboard. You can see other people. There's accountability that's built in. This is built based on what we have seen helping the most amount of people. So that is our ultimate goal. Anything to add, Alan, before we go? I know you have a coaching call.
I'm grateful that you asked me. So, Kev, do you remember back when we used to use Snapchat, and we haven't for a really long time, but do you remember the streak that it had going?
People used to get so mad at me when I broke the streak. It's like,
when
look,
you broke the streak,
I got other stuff going on.
Streak.
I got work to do. I don't care about, the Snapchat streak.
That is exactly. So imagine if you're out there listening or watching and you've ever had Snapchat and you were like, oh my God, we've talked every day for 90 days. Imagine if you did these habits every day for 90 days. You don't want to break the streak. So that's your most important measurement on the app is how long can you go? I'm 101 days of 30 minutes of exercise based on the hashtag NLU FitPick challenge. This is going to be a more holistic challenge. This is about health, wealth, and love. And this is truly the train that once it gains momentum will take you to your dream life, and Kevin and myself as well. So I'm super, super excited. If you have any questions about the Next Level 9, about the app, if you need help, if you don't know how to track calories, seriously reach out. We will be a resource. Our whole team is doing this as well. This is going to be something that rolls forever, and so we are here for you. Start small and build. You do not have to, what was it? Rome wasn't built in a day. It was built every day.
That is a quote that somebody once said that now we say.
Exactly.
That's how quotes work.
That's how quotes work.
Next Level Nation, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see below me our 7th round of group coaching starts July 12th. So summer is upon us, especially if you live somewhere that has seasons like we have in the wonderful New England area. And oftentimes people take the summer off. And they lose a lot of momentum. They lose a lot of opportunity. Do not let that happen to yourself. We're only taking 10 people. It's going to help you be more accountable. You'll have more growth-minded friends. And honestly, it's a great opportunity for you to get into some sort of coaching with Jeff 1 and Jeff 2. We're only taking 10 people. We already have a bunch interested and some signed up. So make sure you reach out. If you're interested, it will be in the show notes below.
If you want to get to the optimal level of your life, you should consider downloading our new habit tracker called Optimal. No, we have a mobile app. Obviously, you know that. We talked about that in this episode. But seriously, the link is in the show notes. The app is set up for success. It's set up to help you succeed at a higher level. And again, if you're going to do the Next Level 9 challenge, yes, you can do it without the app, but we don't recommend it. We're doing it with the app, and hopefully it'll help you get to the next level. So download that. There will be a video in the show notes that will show you exactly how to get it on your home screen, exactly how to set up a profile and all of that. And then there will also be verbiage in the show notes as well with a step-by-step process and a link to download the app. It's a web app right now, but eventually it will be on the App Store actually quite soon.
Next Level Nation, tomorrow for episode number 1000. A very, very big milestone for NLU. Are you asking yourself the hard questions? This podcast started as the Hyper Conscious podcast, which started with me asking myself difficult, challenging questions, and we want to ask you the same thing because the questions you ask provide the answers that will change your life. As always, we love you, appreciate you, grateful for each and every one of you, and at NLU, we do not have fans, we have family. We will talk to you all tomorrow for episode number 1000.
Please reach out.